Okay, it seems like the testing is complete. I'm not 100% sure whether the stream is going to be loud enough now. I hope so, because I'm really enjoying this, and I feel like, you know, I've had to turn my head. I happen to have particularly loud headphones apparently. So let's just see. In the last test we just charged headlong into damage, and then of course there was a critical system failure which led to who knows what that might have led to. I think it may have led to the tragic demise of a few of our flyers. And of course we saw that Arjitha has a hidden talent, a hidden skill. She can channel the World of Warcraft, and I don't know exactly what that implies, what the implications are. And in fact, right now, as this music builds tension and anticipation, I Google the Argentavis. I Google TLC update changes, and I hit the enter button, and we're away. I find stuff out about the stuff that we want to know, and it's too much stuff for my phone screen. But allow me to just quickly flick through it. I'll tell you, it's exciting stuff. Here we go. It can carry 2 creatures now. Oh, that's neat. It's got a health regen buff. Okay, well that's the same as it normally did. It just now looks more like it's from World of Warcraft. Well, I don't like that. How about that? How about that? I don't like that. How do you turn that off? That's a serious question. It's never going to get addressed. I'm what you call an apocalypse consumer. I buy stuff, and I like things that nobody else wants. And people who sell me things go out of business within a week, because the stuff that I want is practical, got a Bauhaus design philosophy. Now what are we doing here? We've got all of our guys here. We've got the text here. Okay, so we're just doing the old exploration. We got a little overzealous earlier. We went up there and we found out that there is actually an alpha raptor up there, and we're probably gonna need to kill it if we want to really survive. #.com. So we're gonna have to figure out a way, and I've not really taken on any alphas. I know that they're not as tough as all that. I hear it up there. I don't know if you can hear it now. It's up there. And it will make its way down. Inevitably. Indubitably. And so we're gonna need some hide. I'm just gonna shunt it out of that guy. Okay, so that is why we do not use the unicorn, by the way, for killing dodos. That was rubbish. You're rubbish at that sort of thing. Oh well, never mind. Let's not give up on this idea of taming something though. Let's not give up on this idea of finding maybe a therizinosaur. Perhaps I don't need to have this sort of heavy escort. I like it though. I feel a lot safer. It's certainly been... It means that we can sort of bolt and watch and maybe lodge a couple of arrows in there, and you know, like, we've got a better chance of... I know that I haven't used it to the greatest effect at this point, but I'm getting the hang of it, you know, it's still early days. So do we really need hide? We don't, eh? I mean, you always do, but... Should we try and... What about this? Back it up. There we go. Does that help? Does that... Back it up. There we go. Oh. I don't know about that. I don't think it's practical, guys, to use the unicorn in combat. Not even against a Dillo. Look at this rubbish. Come on now. Wake up. Come on. Did that not do it? It's not even good enough. It's just sitting there shitting itself. Fuck's sake. Alright, well that's fine. It gives me the opportunity to scout the area a bit. I'm not gonna have to turn off my computer for some... I mean, there's not gonna be some sort of critical system failure, is there? I like the fact that Fisher follows me. It's actually quite neat. It's a little bit of a nuisance when you're actually on horseback. Because of turd. Oh, there we go. Wakey wakey. Alright. So, I do think that we'll probably find somewhere around here, because it's a common sight in these parts. Although, we probably won't. We'll probably find that Spino and that crazy crocodile looking thing, aren't we? If we're realists. Oh, yeah, well, goodbye. Okay, so we, oh, there's a raptor. I mean, it's just a wee raptor. Beta raptor. I think we can probably take this. Oh, well, we're gonna have to. Aren't we? Yeah, we're gonna have to. Get him, guys. Get him. Yeah, that's it. Show him. That's... Okay, these guys are actually... As long as we're not overwhelmed. But we may be overwhelmed if we continue to go in this direction. I notice there's 2 more raptors up ahead. That one's already taken an interest. Notice how I don't actually leave the area. In fact, I just take a more prominent stance. This is posturing. Show that raptor that this is our territory. There we go. And we intend to hunt. There we go. Oh! So, we definitely... Oh, I see. The horse bucks you off. Every time you do that. Oh! Hey now. Don't you attack turd. Wow, that's sitting on top of him like that and biting his head. That is not what we fucking planned. Okay. Now looky here. We've still got what, another raptor over there somewhere? Is that correct? Can't remember. We've got to get this. We don't got to get anything. In fact, that's it. We've tried our luck. That thing will take me off my horse. We're not gonna mess around with that because I want to make sure that this is actually a test again, obviously. With the volume levels as weird as they probably maybe are. I just want to see if the game's loud enough now. I think the mic's loud enough. I don't want to make the game too loud, but at the same time I feel like you've got to get that atmospherics, and you're missing out on a big part of the game. And we haven't started exploring yet, so it's not too late. You know, we've got a story so far, but we've got a bit of a backstory, but we haven't got the story of our epic adventure across the arc even sort of started to pen up. So there's no problems there. Now maybe I've got a bit of stone on me. Maybe this unicorn Holio's got a bit of stone on him. Okay, there we go. I just thought maybe we could, you know, if we're going to settle in here for a little bit, we'll probably want that and that, and we'll probably want, what is it, a little bit of wood, is it? Is that enough wood? No, of course it's not enough wood. We're going to want a little bit more wood, but that's not a problem, because that's over here. There we go, and just so that we, just so that our plants don't go completely dried out, because they do last a short journey, but I mean we don't want to take the piece, right? Say, right, this has to come out of the water. Oh, it doesn't want to. Why not? Really? It has to be that far away from the... It just prefers to be on flattish land, apparently. With regards to... Oh, that's a nuisance. That's the right nuisance. We can still do this though. That's... Oh, well that's just as good. Okay. We'll do it that way. And, of course, we want one of these on top of that. Probably going up. And then we'll want this on top of that. Probably right there. Let there be irrigation. And we have settled into this area for the time being. So the adventure is on. We've taken Barge Mahal, Unicorn Holio, Turd, and Argitha Christie. We set out across the vast expanse of the very first island of the Ark. It's a pretty big deal, and you know, that's probably a good length, 14-minute test. We got some stuff done. We did a little bit of scouting of the area. We know that it's not safe either direction, and it's not safe up the top there either. So we've got some work to do to make the place safe. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna watch over my last 2 streams, see what the audio levels were like, and then I'm going to come in and do maybe a serious one, hopefully. I'll catch you then.